Good morning. We're working on Green Hell, and we're doing the last achievements. I got two of them to do, and I think we'll probably get them both done today. That is my plan. So we'll see if it works. No, I don't want to go there. Go back. Back. I'm not ready for that yet. I think I still have more editing to do. Yes, I do. More editing to do. Edit title description. Yeah, come on, you. So we've got the Mr. I Don't Feel So Good one, which we tried at the end of the last stream and almost bit the dust on that one. But we're still going. And then we've got one of the challenges, which is the Fisherman Challenge. I did a couple of runs at it, and I think I know now how I'm going to finish it. Didn't actually finish it. Thought that since I had it, I think, solved, I would do it here. Because I don't anticipate the challenge taking the whole stream. I don't anticipate. It could, but I don't think so. Okay. Let's see. We'll save those details. Let's get the monetization going so I can make a buck. Literally. Rolls 30 minutes. Save. While that's saving, single player. Green LD 4-2. While that is loading. Okay. I should be able to look. Public monetized. Yep. Stream going. Analytics. Sweet. Let's make this damn thing happen. So I actually did not do a whole lot of planning since the last one. I was thinking I was going to get things set up for this, and actually did not. Headset, mixer, green hell, headset. That done. That done. Here. Okay. Really? My headset turned on, maybe? That might help. So we learned something new. What did we learn new? People's died. Another drink here. That. Okay, so I've got the tribe location, and I got the fungus. Is the fungus actually in the list? It is. Food poisoning. Didn't actually eat one, though. And now that I've gone through all of the things, I know about all the things. Okay. And there's nothing left to talk about. Nope, we're all done talking. Okay, so a few things here. One, I think I want to set up a little bit more of a situation here for recovery. We want some long sticks. How am I doing on rope? Okay, we'll take this. So I think what I want to do is I want to set up a little bit more to recover on in case things go south. There is the possibility also of having these guys come around, but I think I'm going to let that go for the moment. Okay. Should have some more things here. So on our last run, our last stream, the end, we tried to get the whole thing done. One of the problems I ran into was not being able to get a rash. So I think I'm going to try something slightly different this time to attempt to ensure that I can find a rash. And that's by putting up an armor stand over there, stripping off all my armor, and then going in and getting myself bit. That would be over here. I heard a little skitchy. So let's do armor. Lerp! Terry, how you doing? Get an armor stand going on, like right here? Be logs. Well, we're going to see if we can do it today. God damn. Okay, hold on. No. There you are. So we're going to build out this location a little bit more. I also thought about going somewhere else, and I'm really not sure there's any place I want to go besides here. There's a few things. I mean, I could go back to main camp by the smuggler's spot. That's got all the stuff I might need, but I'd have to walk a little ways to be able to get all the different things along with it, along with the, you know, an anthill or a bee swarm. I could probably get a bee swarm nearby. The snake would probably be between the towards the waterfall to the first map. So there's ways of doing it. But I thought about the whole, well, I got to make a run over there and all that sort of stuff. Didn't want to deal with it. Oh, that was nice. Didn't expect that to be ready, but cool. I'll take it. Okay. I have a leaf. Beer meat. Got the water. So I'm making the mud cook spot for the purpose of having more things that I can cook up there. So I can have 4 things staged instead of just the 2. So yeah, green frog will give me what? Poison. It gives me most things, doesn't it? But also it tanks my my sanity pretty bad. And I think that was the thing that was going to cause me some issues last time, was the sanity. Need to be full up when I do this, so that the wounds and stuff that I take doesn't make me crazy. Oh, no, I thought you meant the bright green dog, not the olive. The olive green frog is safe, yes. I'm glad I saved some of the charcoal. And I think I also want to do turtles. Turtle shells. Okay. Grab this first. Okay. Now I wouldn't mind having a chest out here. Put some of my stuff in. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Too many, but that's okay. Okay. So that's done. Now I can start unloading a few things into there. Sure what I'm going to need those for, but we'll keep them. Ants can be handy, so we'll keep those. Yeah, I think the rest of it's fine. Yeah, I just made a chest. I'm also thinking about doing pottery, believe it or not. Oh wait, I can't do pottery. Right, because I'm in the base game. Bummer. Alright, well we got the chest up. Belenga? Sure. We'll see how that goes for you. Okay. Probably put some small storage here as well. Not really sure what for yet, but I'm going to do something with it. Okay, see you guys up there. I got the woes. Yeah, you do have the woes. I need a normal... Ooh, actually, you know what? More tapir meat would be nice. Walking away from me, huh? Oh, here you go. Come here, you. Nice. So we want a nice stack of meat for the sanity boosts in case I go insane again. Also get some bone soup going. So one bone soup should probably take care of all of the food poisoning and fever that I'm going to incur. Man, really? Okay. Well, let's do this for now. Oh my gosh. Every time the beginning when I start playing. Every time. Could do a smoker too. or dry it out. Both are options. I'll grab some more. Okay. You, bone. And you, Link? I need 5 and what, 6? Yeah, go over a little bit. And let's fire this puppy up. Get it cooking.
Bitch!
Okay. So that's cooking. This is going to be like all sorts of miscellaneous. I don't need that, but we'll destroy it anyway here. What do I want to put over there that I don't really have to carry with me? I think not all of the bone needles do I need, right? Well, certainly don't need that many. There. And I'm wondering if I should put, like, for foodstuffs, another chest here. But I think what might be better is if I put a dryer out. So what I'm thinking here is that a dryer will give me, the food will last longer that way. So I give to theirs. How many you want? 7 long, huh? Okay. Tree. I had considered putting up a palisade here, but I think that's going to be a bit overkill. Eleven sticks. Oh, small sticks. More rope. God, you with the rope. Okay, dirty. Should go check the food. Okay. Still need some turtle shells. Yeah, it bugs me too. Would be nice to be able to use it. Tapir meat that I did not. Oh, I missed it. There we go. Okay, let's eat. Get them both. I'm gonna do a big drink. And a tapir meat. Okay. Let that cook up some more. Okay. I think I'm all done. Leaves. A couple of bones. Look at the bones, man. Look at the bones. Got to do it. Always have to do it. Don't need the extra leaf bandages here. All right. Let's wander around to see if we can find some more first aid materials. We're going to do some more clearing, too. So we see wiggle butts lying around.
Oh no. You gotta be kidding me.
Only one stone? Okay. Now we don't want to sleep. I think we want the insomnia, assuming everything else comes up at the same time. I think we blew all our coffee. Do I need anything? Well, the meat. Not to mention harvest the spawn point. Clearing that out so I can get something better.
I need to rest.
Buck up, boy. It's all right. Ah, purple. Like it. Excellent. Puts me at 2. One more would be great. Monsteria? Absolutely. I think I'm going to want to store that too. Maybe. You give me some sanity. Rather have the Red Bull mushroom right now. Come on. Okay, we might. Whoa! How many wiggles? That wiggle moved, didn't he?
Need to rest.
No, you don't. You don't need to rest. You want to rest. No? Okay. Just start saving these. A day. Yeah, I guess we'll got a day. Let's eat some of that. We're doing that to bring up our energy so that we're not sleeping. Actually, you know what, Wiggles? Come here. I can use you. Because you are not part of my plan now. You were, you're not any longer. Cave Scorpion is my plan. I don't need these for anything, do I? I could use them to burn, but that's it. I can harvest for bones, that's right. Oh, bone needles. Never mind. Okay. Oranges for carbs and water. I don't need to save that because I have a spoiled nut in the back there. That's what I'm going to use to give me my food poisoning. And I keep meaning to bring in a log. Let me just do that. Log and sticks. Carbs. And some energy. Some sanity. Good all the way around, actually. That's excellent. All right. I do have some anti-parasitic on me, but I think I'm gonna do some more. Okay, so there's the anti-parasitic. Grab a big log. Okay, so now I can throw my armor on that. You guys left. Felt away. Do you have any Red Bull laying around, maybe? No? Okay. That was not what I thought it was. Okay, good. Thought that was a snake for, not, yeah, snake for a second. How many leeches do I have? I have a single leech and it's on an arm, which is actually good. So I will leave him there for the moment. Wouldn't mind some easy meat. Skills! Skills! Gotcha. And you're on top of one another. Perfect. Don't want you stop jumping around so much. Okay. Do we see any wiggles? I want to see things, so we'll remove this. Ideally, one more lily leaf would be nice. That's not bad. I'll take it. I'll take another snail. Craft for some skills. Go wide. We're doing basically a patrol. Tobacco? Do I have room for that? I don't... Yes. Well, let's just take that back. Actually, why don't we just go ahead and craft both those dressings. I see some Red Bull. That's welcome. Nope, none of that. Okay. Grab an energy here because we want to get to Insomnia. Okay. No meat on me. No. Got a snail, which I can't cook.
No, bad idea.
Curious who gave me the energy, but nope. Can't see through all this. Go away.
I need to rest.
No resting for you. Not yet. I have to start shooting birds down. Food's moving too slow. I also need to pass out, actually, so there's that. There's the Insomnia. That's good. the Insomnia. I can keep that going for a while.
I need to rest.
So I have Leech, I have Insomnia. Passing out will give me worms. Now I'll have to worry about it getting dirty again. Which wouldn't be a problem if it was, one, stop raining, and two, there were some critters around. You have to play in the mud. Just as about to set it up. All right, no, it's fine. That's fine. I'm okay with it. Actually, why don't we do an ash dressing? Okay. How much time do you still have on that? Day? Good. All right, and this is not even close. Would be nice. Dead frogs. Kind of like a dead ant. Dead ant. Dead ant, dead ant, dead ant, dead ant, dead ant. Again, we're working ourselves up to a point where we pass out to guarantee the worms. Then we'll treat that so that we only have one set of worms. I think I want to put it on a leg this time. It looks like every time I get rash, I think I get them on my arms. But then again, might not be the case. All right, let's light this thing up. Oh, I'm too tired. Right. All right, am I ready? Let me look at my list. Insomnia, leeches, got them both already. Worm, rash. That'll be over at the anthill. Worms will be falling asleep on the ground. And then get bit. And parasite and play in the mud. So, I think I am ready. Nah. Right. Only had one maggot.
I need to rest. Fuck!
There we go. So where did I get that? Okay, arm. Where's my leech? Isn't that leech over here? Where'd my leech go? I overrode the leech? That I'm not happy about. Carrying a leech around this whole time. Here we are, we're dirty. There's my guy. Don't get me clean. Good, I think I'm far enough in that I'm not going to get clean. Pass out. I am getting clean. There we go. I got dirtier. Good. Okay. Now let's take a look. Got one arm. Damn it! That is annoying.
I need to rest.
Don't need affection. Are you guys coming along? Meh. Get some more energy from that. Okay. You can patch that one up. Okay. Now, leg. Nothing. So I got the worm. But the rash overwrote the leech. Now I gotta go back and grab a rash again. If I protect myself. Okay, so I got the worms there. That's not going to take any damage, so I just have my legs. Okay. Come on, where's the rash? Tell me about rash. Rash? No rash. God damn. Worms. God, what is it with this game?
God damn it.
What did I just pick up here? Did I get it? Saw the worm. God damn.
God damn it.
There it is. I got the rash. Where did I get it? Got it on a leg? Yes, I did. Okay. Okay. Still don't have a leech. You ate my arrow. Send Insomnia. Right. We know about the Insomnia. There, we're dirty. Can somebody give me a leech, please? Please, pretty please.
I need to rest.
Let's eat dirty. Get some energy on us so we get some more time. Did I pick up a parasite yet? No. Yeah, let's crank up that dirtiness a bit. I left some bananas out here. Man. Okay. I can start this fire now, so why don't we do that?
Bitch!
So right now we're at 4 of the like 6, right? Good. Still have that. Still don't have leeches though. Once I have leeches, then I'm ready. Rash. What does somebody have to do to pick up a leech around here? Ration worms, still going. That rash is going to cure itself before I get a leech. Worm. No leech. No rash. Seriously. Okay, I'm gonna run around naked. Desperate times require desperate measures.
Damn it! Fuck!
Leech!
Damn
Rash! Okay, hold on. Worm? Leech? Rash. Only need one of you. Thank you. Okay. Insomnia, dirty, need Parasite. Parasite. Fever, wound, and poison. You. Thank you. Okay.
No.
Do I have it? Do I have everything? A couple more of these guys for the moment. No, food poisoning, right?
God, I'm thirsty.
Woohoo! Mister, I don't feel so good. All right, let's see now if we get all that fixed.
You need to rest.
Done. 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 The rash actually would do itself, but do I have something that actually works on rash? That'd be honey. So sleeping would be fine. Actually, before I sleep, bring up my more.
Thirsty.
There we go. Get rid of that thirst, and I think I'll be good. Onward up.
Come on.
Okay. I have no negative effects. And I still have a bit of first aid still on me. That's kind of decent. What don't I have? Ash bandages? Why not? Pick those. Pick that one up there. Harvest one to use. Two. Okay. I feel like everything's a good place. And I'm set up for whenever I happen to come back for whatever. All right, so we are done here. Save game. I have one left now. I need to do the fishing quest. Single player. Challenges. Fisherman. Okay. So there's an order to this, along with also playing some of the Insomnia game as well to be able to get everything. Start grabbing food. I need a stone. Be along here, right? Come on, give me a rock. There's a rock. Nope, there's not a rock. Wow. Okay, well, this is unusual. You go the wrong way or something? Shoot. Wow, this is unprecedented. All sorts of good stuff along the way. We'll harvest you. And yet not a single rock. Holy crap. All right. Those are nice. Pick these. I'm not going to bother with it with any armor. Some regular, little sticks. How about a regular stick? No, we're going to have to just go over here and do it the long. Okay. Wow, just wow. Rock starved. Mm-hmm. We'll use that later. Fishing rod trap. You get to go there. Ace thing. I'm just flabbergasted at the lack of rock. A rock. Game's like, all right, here's one. Thanks. I'm sure that'll take care of everything I need. Pull this out. Still have a big bitey out here somewhere. Can't believe how much time I'm losing. There we go. Whew. Wow. Okay. Just regular stick, a regular axe. Fine. I don't think I can use him for bait, but we'll see. Got one down. So those two will get me with the bass and the piranha. And I don't believe I can. No, I can't. Okay, that's good to know. Get out of here. You might already have a. No, you don't have any. Darn it. Okay. Craft. Whoop. Because of the rain, do that. That won't break, so whatever. There's a good tree. Spawn point. Just in case I am here long enough.
shit.
Yeah, well. Again, all I have to do is point out that you made it. Okay. Two. Three, four. Four rope. Knee rope. After the shelter that we finish up here, we will add, we'll take care of him. Maybe I'll take care of him like now. Yeah. I see him down there. Thank you for planting yourself right next to where I'm going to be cooking. I do appreciate that. Let's see. I got the fire at the start, right? And then I need to chop down a couple of these things. Okay. Need another one. Yeah, it's a plant! Mm-hmm. I do not believe I have any stuff to make fire with. I'll pick that. I didn't take that cantrip. I need a blade. Don't eat lizards. So did I finish everything over? I think I did. So now I want to get that guy right there. Get him? I did. Is that another one? Don't need that. In fact, why don't we just delete it? Okay. Got fish bones. I got fish hooks for the fishing rod. Got more food to cook. You're still cooking? I need more rope. Leeches.
No, bad idea.
Sweet. So rather than using meat for nutrition, we're going to be using it for energy. Because we don't want to take some of our time here sleeping if we can avoid it. There we go. Okay, so we got those. Yep, there's one. Piranha. Okay, so as we go to the next location, the peacock bass will be picked up by the two traps behind us. The stingray and the crab and snail on the way to the next location. I need a prawn out of this thing here. Prawn. We're nearly ready to move. Energy. Yeah, I think there's some snails around here, aren't there? Yeah. Bass. Okay, so we're screaming right now. Bronze worth a little bit of energy. Eat that for some more energy. We are maxed out on energy. Awesome. I don't think I need any of this stuff with me. So I think we're out of here. Next location. Okay. For sanity's sake, let me organize myself a little bit. Okay. Now, that is north. I believe east is the way I want to go. Could be wrong, but I think it's east. Yeah. No. Right? Yes. Yes, no, maybe, perhaps? I don't remember. Yeah, I saw a few things over here that I wouldn't mind grabbing on the way over. We took out the caiman here, so I shouldn't have to worry about him. Okay. We look for stingray, and we look for him. Right. Ah! Okay. Got that? Okay, so now I need a stingray. Jeez. There. Right? No. No? There we go. Two left, angelfish and discus. I can't get these here. I mean, I can try to fish for them, but to fish for them requires maggots, and the maggots are going to be a pain in the butt to get. So we're going to go to the next location. So let's take us back to map 2. Right over by the docks is a small fish trap, which we are going to go there and learn how to make a small fish trap. And then we'll sit there trying to bait that fish trap and making more until we get what we need. Potential bandages. Any fats in here? Nope. Okay. At least not a lot readily seeable. Energy. I'll eat it right away and drop it. Okay. We want to head west. Unless we see something we want, we're not going to clear anything. It's not going to be worth it. There's something we want. Did I try to pick up tobacco at some point? Okay. I saw yellow and I thought, ooh, Molinari leaf. Nope. That is very welcome, thank you. I'll take the bone too. Those are not not displeasing either. Getting there. The long haul. Right? Yep. I should grab some of the stuff as I go. Excellent. Keep going downhill. Sure helps to have played on these maps so much you can tell where you are when you're moving. Get rid of that leech. Too heavy. I wonder. $50.3. Still 50.3. Okay, reasonable. Don't want piranha. Do these guys have it here? I don't know if they got what I need here. wondering if I should go up to the pond. Okay. Where am I? Yeah, I think I know where I am, but I kind of did a loopy-doop then. Not a fan of that. That's welcome. Yeah. Yeah. No. Son of a... I don't know why I'm having such a hard time. All right, well... Is there anything here I might want to take with me? Nuts, cans, dagger. No. I'm not being thorough. I'm just grabbing a few things. Okay. So... going like straight there should give me intercept on that pond. Doesn't seem... Right, come over here. This should... Honestly, I'm lost. Map 2. $44.35.
Fuck!
I agree. Jake does need to relax. I'm at 5224. Wait a minute. What? That's not map 2. That's map 1. Map 2, please. Yeah, my eyesight. This is map 2. Right. 24. What is this? 5124? So do that way. Yeah, that feels right. There it is. Okay.
Oh no. You gotta be kidding me.
Apparently, I am not kidding you, and you are overreacting, my dear. Boy. All these rocks that are falling down in here, and not a single one dropped an actual rock. Really? Don't think I need that, but we'll take it anyway. There we go. Want a stick? Okay. Fine. We want to do it that way? We'll do it that way. Hello. Nice to see you. Not. Okay. So let's go ahead and put a larva in that one. Another small. There. Good. I only get 2? I did, didn't I? Uh, okay, this one I'll put maggots in. I'm here. How many of these things? 50. Just gonna keep making these until I run out. And I have another log laying down around here somewhere. No? Yes. Just trying to make your little bit of space there, turtle. Blocking my view. How many left? 6.
Stupid piece of shit.
Mm-hmm. Discus. Discus. There's one. Now we just need Angel. Down here, get this started to work. Okay. Even without bait, these things will continue to work. I think I will bait, well, it seemed like maybe bait did work on one of these, so we'll do that there. Do some bait in here. I see birch. Can I actually get in the water here? Yep, I see an angelfish over there. Okay. Just want to make sure there's angelfish in here. Okay, so now this might be a flat enough spot to erect some cooking. Sorta. Okay. I'll leave this here. I don't need all of these fish bones, so let's get rid of some of the bones. We'll get rid of the stingray. Well, no, I can leave the hooks. Come on. Might actually go try. Let's see. You up there. I should lighten the load a little bit. Okay. I'm going to do a BRB real quick. Bass. Discus. Discus. Two more. Yeah. Outer rope, eh? Yeah, armadillo. Okay. That's all cranking.
Oh.
Okay, that looks all good to me. You know what? You. I might be able to use you in a minute. Give the traps a second to work. Keep myself busy while I'm doing that. Well, hello, yous. What the hell am I supposed to do with you two? It's all clear so that when I'm looking around, I have a chance to target whatever's in the trap. It's all a day or more? Yep, it's all a day or more. Make a second bidding. Push first. Time to work up the energy a bit. Those are worth a 1 point of energy? Really? Where's 10? Does scaring fish over towards your traps have an effect? No, not really. I mean, they come over here, but that doesn't mean they actually get in there, do they? No. All right. Is it really time now for us to start clearing? Rough. Is the kitty cat still here, or did I clear out? Ooh. That's welcome. Yep, the kitty cat's still here. So we might as well chop him up. There's the first day passing. Put the stuff that's still been stacked up and waiting in first. Jesus, guys. Really? Okay. Let's see if we can get something small with little bitty maggots here. Bass. Nothing. Wash before I'm eating. There it is. Angelfish. Success! Okay. So if I am not mistaken, I think that just resolved all of my outstanding achievements in Steam for Green Hell. I'm going to take a quick peek now. Library. Green Hell. Achievements. I'm at 100%. With that being, I'm not afraid of any work, and Mr. I don't feel so good. Okay. So that finishes that thing off. What do I get to play with a little bit now? Been a little while since we did some Creeper World. Maybe we'll do a little bit of Creeper World. Yay! I'm going to leave the bars at the top and bottom. If anybody hasn't seen the Creeper World, there is a campaign here which starts off with a few things. Actually, why don't we just whip out a couple of these here real quick? I'll play for about an hour or so, and then I'm going to call it because I might have an abscessed tooth, so I'm going to have to go take care of that. Almost 6 a.m. Rift launch facility on Mars. Yeah. What? What do you want? Director Hale, Chief Scientist, to Dr. Saloy. Hey, subject, sorry, kid. Yeah, sorry about this, kid, but no launch party for you. The system cache needs purging, and you'll need to head to the launch site and run a full sim today. As in right now, so we can launch the single greatest scientific experiment in human history on time tomorrow. Enjoy your sim time. The real heroes around here will be sure to enjoy the launch party. Director Hale. Screw you, Hale. Whatever. Fine. Somebody has to be useful around here. Maybe I'll also inspect the Jovian Drive while I'm there. The thing made possible by my grandfather and the only reason you're here. Y'all enjoy your party while I have a difference, or make a difference. Dr. Saloy, Junior Scientist, Rift Lab Backup Team. Nice. Enter the lab, control, and get this over with. Okay. Here we go. This is the Creeper screen. We got a few things going on in here. This is going to be the map that we're going to be interacting with. Ada, our automated whatever assistant, is here. Keller, move the interface to hold down right mouse and drag. Right mouse and drag. Zoom in and out. While rotating the mouse wheel, while holding down the Alt key, moving the mouse. Right. C to reset it, because I won't be doing that much. Log. Hope your day is pleasant. Director Hale has requested you perform a few additional tasks in addition to the cache purge. Director Hale would like the lights at the launch site for tonight's launch party. He wants the visiting dignitaries to see the launch site. He has instructed you to construct a tower to connect the Rift Lab to the launch site, so this will power the lights. Okay? So, here I want to build. Here's the thing I can build over here in my structures. I can take this, go there, click, and it will go together. The lab will generate power, and it sends it along these lines to power everything that may be around, like, for example, all of these things. Yep, override. That will show Hale. Can I confirm override? So what's going on now is you'll see this little green thing coming around here. That's the area that these little towers are collecting power from. The soil fields are now activating. Dr. Sloy, these were not scheduled to be activated until tonight's lunch party. They were supposed to be part of the exhibit. The soil fields are operating within normal parameters. Each field is producing energy that is being fed across the network to the Rift Lab. The energy status at the top left of the interface reflects the increased energy production. Your assigned tasks are now complete. Director Hale has requested you remain here during the lunch party. Of course he has. Of course he has. He doesn't want to talk to me. Priority, sensor notification. Orbital sensor detected incoming high-velocity objects, possibly meteors with likely ground strikes. Initiate condition 2 protocol. Orbital sensors confirm incoming meteor strikes. Protocol 2 initiated. Base on lockdown. Rift Lab is now decoupled from the base. All lab bulkheads are closed. Please brace for impact. Whee! Nice. Okay, so we got stuff going on here, and it's not going to let me do anything, huh? Priority message from Director Hale. Danu, we don't know what caused those impacts. They weren't normal meteors. They were releasing something that's spreading across the terrain. I've released the control systems for the lab. Move it to the launch site now. None of the crew are here. You have to do this alone. We can't get to you, and that stuff is advancing in the whole base. Okay, I'm doing it. There we go. Now let's go pick up and move. Not let me do anything else? Can I put down some stuff? I can't. Nope, you won't let me do that either. Okay, I'm locked out of pretty much everything at the moment. So this is creeped, and it acts like a fluid, and it's going to go around and it's going to destroy all of the normally built stuff in the area. The unknown material is approaching the Rift Lab. I recommend relocating mining cannons around the launch site. They may delay the progress of the material. Oh, yeah. Look at that. How about here? And here, and maybe over. How about up here? Oh, you got places you want me to move stuff. All right, I'll do it. I'll move it where you want me to. Actually, he's too far forward, but that's okay. Okay, can I put down towers now? Yes, I can. Sweet. So I'm going to increase the area that I can power. If it's on green, I can power it. Dana, you have to get out of here. You have to save the lab yourself. That stuff is destroying everything. There's no time. I've sent the command to 88 to initiate launch sequence. Jump to Farsight. No, sir, you can't. Dr. Deloy, Dana, you can do this. Take the lab through rift space. Be the first ever to translate the galactic void. You need to know that your grandfather terminated. Dr. Nail, no, I can't. You can't. Okay. Dr. Saloy, but communication with Dr. Rail have been lost. Life support has failed across the base. The unknown material is continuing to advance. The launch sequence needs some time to initialize. Final calculations for our jump to Farsight have not yet completed. An approximate solution is currently in place. Use mining cannons to keep the unknown material away from the Rift Lab until the initialization is complete. Okay. Doing that now. I'm getting pressed over here. Bring this thing back here. Okay. Throw out a little bit more stuff down here for power, but we're initiate jump to Farsight. Okay, we're out of here. Whee! We win! It's the schmooze. Yes, it is the schmooze. In fact, let me move this schmooze over here where I can actually see all the stuff going on. Damn it! Come in. Wait. Got cab. Okay. Cool. We will. Dextor. And we're submit. Okay, 3.29. Not too bad. So that was the Leo. Now we're at Farsight. Let's go ahead and do Farsight. Offline, system fault. System fault. ADA offline. Engines offline. Carrier signal offline. Neo-lathing partial. ST positioning error. That's just great. Ship's broken. And where the heck am I? This isn't Farsight. No, it is not, is it? I guess we should get some power going on here. Let's go grab that thing. You can drag like this if you want to move your power around like this. Perfectly okay. And that gives you coverage over all this stuff in the area. So we'll be doing some of that. Okay. And as it drops these things down, they'll start to collect some power. And you can see that up here on this graph. It says how much am I generating, how much am I currently using, what's my deficit of all the things I want to build, how much do I need? And then this is the ongoing graph of how that all interacts. Got a mini map down here at the bottom. Maybe what? Let's see. Executable found. 1 of 42 valid sums. 41 to 42 corrupt. Install and execute the archive? Yeah. Do I have a choice? Everything is already botched. Praise be the founders. Ceremonial archive active. 702 yarns have passed since last. Singing praises to the founders, all who hear. Oh, you got to be kidding. We sing praise to the founders in tongue of ancient. We all hear our words of praise. Praise be the founders. Lost in space with a cult virus and surrounded by an unknown liquid of death. Nice. Holy system found. Cannon enabled where none was before. Praise be the founders. Oh, well, not entirely useless. Cannons worked against the liquid back on Mars. Weapon, cannons. Let's get a bunch of them out here. We'll just stick a couple there. We'll stick a couple over there. These things seem to be generating some crypt. Mother not found. Mother must. Founders with mother not. Require mother. Quest must you find great mother. Praise be the founders. So this is how I die, talking to a virus about mother. Yes, this is how you die, talking about a virus of mother. We are currently racing time. Quest must you find great mother. Praise be to founders. Okay, time to get serious. I'm getting into the other artifact thing to the east. Maybe it's the antivirus. Maybe. We'll get there in a minute. There we go. The last of the towers has been created. You can see that it's starting to feed power into these here. Great Mother Quest Assist Creeper Graph added to system. Praise be the founders. That's down here. And annoying but useful. Reminds me of Director Hale. Creeper. Interesting. Yes, interesting. Interesting tis. Hopefully this thing gets loaded and starts shooting before they get overrun by Creeper. I think they will. Okay. There we go. Okay, let's get some more power out here. You get down here. You get over here. You get down in here. You come over here to help out. And as you can see, you can move these things around. And we're going to create some more. We'll throw out some more. So now we're just balancing between power and other stuff. Okay, let's keep moving. A few more. As long as you have a red line when you move this thing out, it'll have power. And they can survive in the creep for a little while, so that's how you can kind of push things forward. Well, that was unfortunate. He ran out of power. Have to pull him back a little bit. So now what you can see is this spot that's creating some of the creep. I'm actually moving some stuff in there to suppress it. Put it up there. And then I'll start moving these guys over here to start pushing in a different direction. But I need to get to the tower, so let's go ahead and just take care of the tower. do a little bit of a leapfrog thing. Throw down some more power. Okay, so we'll move this guy like right here so he'll have a good shot at that. So now I can do this. You go right there, and now you're going to be the only one suppressing that once. But actually, maybe I do double. Maybe I do. Okay. You can move forward the other guy. Looks like this is somewhat under control. Let's move you up. Move you forward. Can't build in creeper, as some of that stuff is showing you, as I try to move in and it goes boom. We're going to move that there. Let's go suppress this one. I expected one of those to have a problem with that, but nope. Okay, cool. Okay. Mother Ada version 2.4.2 executables found. 404 checksums install executable. More compatible software on an alien world. I wonder if this group has beat us here. Yes, it's all and run it. Ada interface. Hello, Dr. Live. Pleased to see you again. I have detected an out-of-date system database. The database has been upgraded over time. I am unable to detect a rift carrier signal or establish our exact location. Solar spectral analysis is not consistent with the Earth or the Farsight systems. Protocol 3 initiated. In the event of loss of communications while not in the Earth system, return to Mars launch station. Engine error. Jump drive error. Attempting engine restart. Success. Attempting jump drive restart. Incomplete. I'm unable to initiate the jump back to Mars. Coordinates cannot be established without a rift carrier. Okay. Mother need rift. Assist. Signal for totems sent. Reveal they are now. Liftic to totems activate. Praise be the founders. Oh boy. Really? There's Liftic, whatever that is. Build another totem, I guess. Both needs Liftic, and then over here we can traverse this like that and get it over here. Okay. I'm going to push that away. You're suppressed. Let's get up in here. You're suppressed. Those are suppressed. I don't really need to get up there. This looks pretty good. Let's move you in a little bit more. There we go. Okay, rift signal detected. Attempting jump drive restart. Jump drive restart complete. The jump drive has been reinitialized. Dr. Saloy, the jump resolver has confirmed a target at the coordinates for the March launch site. We may initiate the jump. This is a great thing. Mother Rift jump. Rejoice! As has been written, so quest begin. Praise be the founders. Quest indeed. Here goes nothing. We're out. I didn't completely take over the map. That's fine. Oh, we do. 8 minutes. Everybody else took a whole lot longer. Sweet. Okay. So then we go to home. Ew. Do I actually already have an appointment today? No, I have an appointment tomorrow. Didn't get there quite in time. All right. Jump complete. Location verification for Mars. Terrain consistent. EM inconsistent. Isotopic partial. Polygon density is a match. Conclusion: not Mars. I'm sorry, Dr. Saloy. The jump was successful, but we did not arrive at Mars. Scans of the surrounding terrain show structures, but they are inconsistent with known engineering. They are similar but not identical to the structures found in the previous world. If you would like to try again, attempt the drive restart. Drive start restart is incomplete. Great. All right. So basically now I get to choose where I put my little base thing, because I have some totem for Liptic here. I got some Liptic down there, and I've got some knowledge over here. So I'm going to want to grab that knowledge. I've got an emitter that's going to put out 30 creep every half second. So I'm going to worry about that. There's a couple of pipes here. These pipes will put creeper through, so it doesn't have to come up and over. It can go through. And it looks like there's a little bit of creeper going on out there too. So we're going to actually start on right in the middle. And then start extending it. And it's paused. Take advantage of that. And that this little format here will just maximize my energy grab. If you want to, let's first cancel. You can grab one of these and up in the upper corner, so you can do a destroy. So if things aren't the way you like it, you can do that. There are people who like to play this game with no pause, which you could probably tell already would be something of a challenge. But I would encourage those who want to try it to try it. Okay. Unpause. So we're going to let that grab some power first. Enemy of great remains. Great danger. Mortar of power must now. Nullify module corrupt error. Praise be the founders. Not Farsight, now not Mars. Creeper, a great enemy, and a new mortar weapon. I should stay in bed. Okay. I'm going to let this just go. I don't want to take away my other stuff. I don't want to take away from the creation of power at the moment. But as you can see, there's a little bit of a bubble here. There's a little bit of a bubble there. And that's because this is filling down here and it's coming through. Okay. Well, that's coming along well. Let's do some of these. These are really good for keeping your borders, pushing things back. They will shoot at the nearest creeper to them, regardless of depth. There is depth in this game as well, so this is how deep it is. So you can kind of see there's a 3D terrain. Mortars will hit the deepest part of creeper they can find. It is very easy to make custom maps for Terry. In fact, that's probably one of the biggest things that occurs. All right, let's start throwing these guys down into places where they can start taking Creeper out. Okay. We'll create a few of these, and let's go ahead and start expanding our power space. In fact, before we're done, I'll probably switch over to some custom maps. You can change the entire gameplay with the custom maps. I mean, when I say the entire gameplay, I do mean everything about the game. So it looks like a different game. Plays like a different kind of game. Well, that was unfortunate. You come over here. Grab as much power as I can. See if you can stop me. Okay, I am generating a not a deficit, but the opposite of a deficit thing. One of those things. And we'll keep pushing in there. One down. Okay, so let's get him like over to the edge. Edge. Also like an edge. Awesome software is not in your cards, I don't think, buddy. Just saying. Hierarchy archive, common format, install hierarchy. Hierarchy active, creeper threat identified, mission priority nullification, all other priorities suspended. What? I was expecting more cult virus joy. Instead I get combat software. Yes, you did get combat software. Alright, so we're going to drop these two things down here. That's going to suppress these two things here. Okay. Let's keep the power going. There. Just flip a few of these things around. I mean, eventually I might end up having to come back and fix these, but, whatever. It's fine. You guys need to get over here and start working on this pile here. You guys look like you're doing fine. There is a little bit of a drop down in there. Let's throw a cannon over here. And maybe another couple of mortars. Like a mortar here, and a mortar over here, and a mortar over there. How you guys doing? You're doing fine. Let's go ahead and take care of this. So now that I've cleared this pipe, I'm not having to worry about the pressure from that side. So if I do this, that will suppress this pipe. Okay, I'll leave that little one sitting there. This will cut off the water, the stuff coming through. This should probably move like over to here. Make sure it gets power. Same for that one. Okay, that was weird the way that was working. Let's throw a cannon there and a cannon there that reaches all the way throughout this area. Also do a couple of those. That's fine. We were working a little bit over here. You can just throw these things out in the middle like this and then come back with the power as a valid tactic. One that can be commonly used. I didn't have to worry about creeper growing in here because there was no spawn point for the creeper. So I just had to push it back is all. Okay. Come on down here with you, and you, and you. That should suppress that down nicely. Come on over here. You get to come in here. Okay. And I'll start working on this pool up there. There's the liftic. Cleared out that area, that's good. Okay. So we're going to throw a couple of these nearby the stack there that's generating. Okay. Put that in there. Don't need these anymore, and if I want I can just kind of come over here, grab, double click, and I'll grab all the ones in of that type in the area. So now I no longer have creeper going through the walls. I have this thing called a nullifier, which if I put it down will actually nullify that. So I've got a couple of objectives obtained up there. Do that. And might as well grab the power that's over here, because I can. As soon as that finishes, we'll have the last one done. So we've got everything. We've got power across the whole map. Almost. There we go. Power across the whole map. And now we can jump. Okay. Hierarchy active. Totems activation. Citation granted. Continue mission to eradicate creeper. Mission properties. A priority. Find and nullify. All other priorities suspended. Okay, sure. Let's just see if we can make it to Mars this time. What do you think the chances are we make it to Mars? Let's submit this and see where we're at. Not too bad. Some people went faster, but it's a good time. Now we start to see other things too. So this is how much time it took me to get to the nullify enemies. This is how long it took me to activate the totems, and this is how long or how much I was collecting. Right? Collect? Yeah, the collect objectives. So this is how long it took me to collect all the items. Okay. So that was home. This is not my Mars. So there's more and more of these that we can go through. I'm not going to do that today. Let's back out of this. I'll show you one. It's experiment colonies. This is actually where you can see a lot of maps. So you can see things like the easy ones. Okay. There's 126 new ones. So these are all the different kinds of maps people have made and submitted. The person who created it is down at the bottom. There's a little bit of thumbs up on how many people. So if I sort it by thumbs, the Queen Returns here is a popular one. It's got a lot of 3,000 people who said it was a good map. And all of these will be ones you play like I just did, where you get the advantage of all the weaponry that you normally would have available to you. If you feel like playing like the bad guy, you can play as the creeper. Play as the this is PAC, play as creeper. So for example, in here, these are all stuff that we could play. Queen Returns is another one. What would be? I want to do a big one, but we should probably take a look at something. Why don't we go ahead and do this one here? Okay, Queen of Creeper arrived in orbit to find the world suppressed by the enemy and units weakened by the evil nullifiers. Reclaim the world in the name of the Queen of Creeper. This is a lightweight play as Creeper map designed to be approachable by all players. 3 unique custom weapons and tools are available. Okay, so if we went in here, we have 3 things that we can do. Queen of Orbit has arrived in orbit. Angered by the sights of her precious children, humiliated, suppressed, and weakened, she devises a plan to retake the world and crush the enemy once and for all. Queen, the puny creatures have suppressed the almighty creeper and dare to defy me. I will punish their insolence and make them regret stepping into the world. I will begin a breeding cycle so that we may restore the world to those who were here first. As my eggs become available from my abdomen, launch them onto the world below where they shall deliver my might upon these pests. Yes, our queen. Also use our ship's energy transporters to strengthen my weakened children on the surface. Yes, my queen. And also use the repulsor beam to locate and redirect nearby meteorites into the press as they scurry around below us. Those nullifiers are torturing my children and I hear their pain. Let's return the favor. Yes, our queen. Those who do shall be rewarded. Yes, our queen. So, as lightweight creeper, what this is, we get eggs. When we drop them, the eggs will explode, and once they get close enough to some other creep, and they'll let out a bunch of creep. The boost allows you to increase the stats of any one creeper thing, and the rocks will randomly drop a meteor within an area of effect. So, if we look at the map here, we can see that all the yellow is suppressed. These are shielded. Generally speaking, you're going to want to go from the far side, like here. You can see there's a lot of stuff going on right now with these guys. The white stuff is called anti-creep. So let's go ahead and stop this here for a minute. So I can boost this if I want to by doing that. Okay. I can also drop an egg. If I drop a rock here, it's going to pick something in this area and blow it up. It doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to get the thing I really want. The thing I really want is that one right there. I'm going to pause this a bit here. Come on, over here. And so what I've done there is I took out the thing that was nullifying the creeper here, the creeper generator. To kind of see how this is going to go, I'm going to give it a minute here because I want to see if it tries to rebuild. And this will slowly ramp. And it doesn't look like it's rebuilding. Good. Some of these will do auto rebuild, some of them will not. So I took out another thing that was next to this guy here. I will continue to boost this one over here. I'm not going to try to release anything down in the anti-creep just yet. Work on these first. So as long as there's creep on something, it will start to suppress it. So that's why I'm doing this here, is I'm also trying to take away all the stuff that might protect the units here from the blobs that get generated by the blob nest. Okay, that's good. And we'll boost this a couple more times. It'll get to the point where it can't keep up. It seems like it's already kind of there. You have other options, like for example, there's that disable the shake thing. I don't like shake. Just disable that. What's happening is these are sniper units and they're shooting at the eggs. Okay, so now if I look over it, this tells me I'm going to get 2 blobs in about a minute, and this is doing 170 every half second. That's pretty good. So you can see it starting to work its way down. It's starting to hit the anti-creep, and it's starting to cancel out anti-creep. That's a good thing. Okay. Now that we got that going, next thing will probably be this guy here. So I'm going to go ahead and start to boost him now. There is the... There we go. So now that the anti-creeper now is... This guy's starting to create creep, and you can see it's getting overwhelmed, but I'm starting to have an impact. So if you look down here, you can actually see things that are being created. That's going to be anti-creep. That's me. This is showing us how much I have, how much they have. So right now they're still overwhelming me, but that will be changing in a short while here. Gonna blow up a few things there, because I can. I'll drop one there, just to boost that up a little bit. Okay. So I think we will go ahead and free up this guy next. There you go. I haven't overwhelmed their ability to, they're still going up on the anti-creep. Boost that one over there. There we go. Got that one free. And I freed that one. More boost. I'm going to add another boost over here, a boost over here. And now I can see that the anti-creep is coming down. So I've now started to overwhelm the anti-creep. Okay. Took out another nullifier there. So that these are all going to start throwing stuff out. And that's all I'm doing is I'm just starting to free up my children. Do I have any more children to free up? It looks like I do here. Yeah, there. How much do I have? Not quite enough yet. Three eggs will help me pretty much ensure that I can free this guy up. There he goes. Just needed 2 this time. So all of these have now been released. You can see the red, which tells me that I've done that. Gonna boost the one in the back again. You can start to see there's a little bit of a thing going on around here, so that's great. The density of the anti-creep is coming down. I'm coming up a little bit. That's good. Now I can start to do something different, which is because they are not rebuilding, I can start to cut off their ability to power themselves. So you can see there's a little off color area here that's not green. That's because they don't have enough. They don't have a path through here, and they're not collecting it. So now what I'm starting to do is I'm starting to cut through. We gotta wait because they will repair on their own if you don't, if you're not careful about them. There's 2 eggs. So I got a big pylon that gives a greater range to make the power go, but it doesn't collect anything around its area, so yeah. good spot right there. Okay. This is actually cut off through here. I'm going to boost all the other ones up a little bit. And that's showing you the path that it's taking right now. So as soon as I blow this thing up, you'll see that it's going to be redirected. See how it goes around the side? Okay. Nearly all the way across. That one didn't blow up because it's not close enough to a creep resource. Okay. Okay. Starting to get choked off here. That's great. Not close enough. I can fix that. I'm going to wait for another one to pop up here. What I can do is I can drop one here and there. I can also do this on the stage. Didn't anticipate that going quite yet. Okay. Really? You guys are doing a pretty good job. I should wait for two. I think the second one will be popping in here in just a second. So I got both of those. So now this whole area is cut off. You can see it all turn yellow. So all of these will stop getting power and they will stop shooting things. And now look at this. They can't suppress my guys anymore. So I'll let that happen for a minute. This here is an air sack, so it'll pop up there and it'll start dropping stuff as it goes. But you can see because they've lost power, oh, I'm moving in. So now I have something I can do. I could, again, go for the cut, right? This is like a menage, or the line that prevents it from doing its thing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start stacking doubles around these, because usually 2 will do it. And I will start intermixing a little bit of rock in here. No one looks off. So this whole area back here is now, filled, taking out all those things that couldn't power themselves, and it's moving forward. That's good stuff for me. But yet again, I'm continuing to apply these. Again, these are not going off because they're not close enough to creep, but as you can imagine, this is going to start pushing forward, and it'll get close enough, and when it does, this whole thing will just go up in one big old boom. Reading the white lines, basically I'm trying to cut where all the lines are. That's where I'm cutting. I think I can get that one. Let's see that. Ooh, that was close. That was a shot that came down, and it could have triggered the whole wall to go on that side at least. Uh-oh, I think I'm getting close. 'Cause I saw an air sac up there waiting to go. These might be a little bit harder. They definitely would be harder if they were on their own, but because these will all go at the same time, I think that'll be alright. I have 6 more delay, hopefully, before this thing happens. And if it doesn't, then I'll make it happen. Close. we'll throw one through here. I'll boost that one. I'll boost the guy in the back. Throw a rock down. There's one on every pylon over here. I still need to back it up again. There we go. There's two. Two there. One more. Boom, there went. Getting power from somewhere. Where are they getting power? Oh, they're getting power from that. All right, I get it. There it is. That was a power portal. But now all these here, this whole line is unpowered. Next. Going to try to take this whole area over here over. That yellow stuff right there is called creep. Not creep converter. Basically, whatever kind of creep is on it, it makes more of. You see how it's doing that little thing right there? So my idea is when this goes up, I'll take this thing over and then start making it for me. But I have to hit it hard enough that it doesn't get knocked out before the rest of this stuff starts to multiply. So of these things that are here, this is a blob nest. The blobs will target something, run into it, and blow it up. There's suiciders. These are spore launchers. They launch little missiles up into the air, including dropping a couple eggs in the bottom. These things down here. These are stashes. They'll fill up to 3,000. When they're full, they double it and drop it. So it's kind of like a doubler, but it takes a little while. Skimmer factories create these little, these guys right here, these little gliders. When they land, they will stun whatever's there. I think maybe I got enough in there. I think maybe. Maybe. Come on. Double it up. Double it up, peoples. Ah! I might not get it. Looks good. There it is. Okay. I don't think I got it. Yeah. Maybe. Because this would generate a lot of the anti-creep, but now that I got it suppressed, for now, it's working out pretty well. Alright, let's do more aircraft, more of these floating cauldron dudes. Alright, I think we're going to need to do another cut. rock, and then another egg. Did I get it? No, I didn't get it, did I? Damn it. Yeah, I got it. Good. Alright, this whole area over here now is cut off, which will guarantee that I'll get that. Okay. Other side. I'm going to start boosting this. This is the Dark Tower. And it can be fun. I just need 2 guys. Ack! That was a pretty good defense. Got it. Okay. So what it's going to do is start causing some darkness in the area, and only this little light beacon can keep it from having problems. Go. Now these will stop getting power. And every time you boost it, it'll go out further. But you can't boost inside it because you're blocked as well. So there's a reason to keep the light thing going. At least for a while. You can't drop meteors inside a shielding area either. Alright, next. Let's get this. Okay. Trying to go for cutoff. At this point, I could probably just lay back and it will take care of itself. There we go. Nice. Okay, the whole area in the back here now has been cut off. Now I should probably work my way over here. Okay. Waiting for 2. Sometimes the eggs can bounce away from your target. Doing a couple things. I'm cutting it off from red on. Red on is used for like shields, so if they can't get their red on, then the shields will end up going down. Yay. This is all cut off over here. As you can see, I'm primarily targeting their power over taking out these units. Everything just went gray, and that's because that thing got stunned. So while it's stunned, advantage of it. Bad news bears. So Creeper wins. Over here it says off. That means that I've created so much Creeper that I can't create any more. Every map will have a limit. Queen looks down at the beautiful Creeper-filled world and smiles approvingly. My children, it is good to see you fully restored. Please take care of this world. Many more need to be liberated from our oppressors. Praise the Mother. Come, let us use our newfound strategy and fight to take back what is rightfully ours. I'm going to wait for it to blow up before I jump. Game over. Submit. 34 minutes. That's not bad. So there's that. And there's one other thing I think I might show you real quick. And it's called FPS, which is first person shooter. Like here. I'm not going to finish this one. Actually, let's do this one. This looks like it might be a little bit quicker. Yeah. So this is a different thing. You end up in first person mode. So if I remember my keys right, pause 1, F1. Is it broken? Where am I? Where am I? Pause. Oh, I know. I'm not using the right keys. Really? Okay. You're not doing it right. Let's take a look at the ADA again. See if it actually tells me. By F. I want to be in 0 mode. Okay, I don't like this game. Let's exit this mission, get another one that actually works. It did say it was broken. Some of these maps are broken. This one? Custom keypad. There we go. So this one gives you all the information you need. 0 for auto fire. So we're gonna first person mode is 1. So let's get in there. Key 1 0. There we go. Do 0 for auto fire. 1, 2, and 3 give you different kinds of things you can shoot. Like for example, I'm just shooting my cannon here, and I could go down here, clear it out. And that's going to be an upgrade token. So if I hit the P key and hit the 3 over on the side, you can see these are the things that's going to tell me about what I can buy. Weapon DPS, max. Nice. Well, where's my upgrade? There it is, 4. So here are the different things you can buy for your character. I'm going to buy auto spray. I'm going to buy evaporate. I'm going to buy shield. Now I'm down to 0. Unpause. Okay. So right now I'm shooting out anti-creep. I got another upgrade point. I can also just go back to my cannon. The cannon will clear a little bit more, but the creep leaves more. The anti-creep makes it harder for the stuff to come back quickly. There's one of those places that have whatever's on it, it will make. So ideally, you want to take it over. So let's see, where's the next? There's another upgrade point right there. Let's see if we can get to it. Now, one of the things I can do is because I have both evaporation and auto spray underneath me, I tend to be an island unto myself. So it allows me to push into this stuff more aggressively. Another point. Okay. Pause. 4. What do I want now? Aura range. We'll buy 3 points, queue up one of those. So that means my dissipation and my spray will go out a little bit further than before. That little beep sound is me taking damage from the creep because I've stepped in it. White will only make anti-creep once it's covered. Blue will only make creep. So you can see I'm effectively pushing the creep back, and then as I push it back, the game engine is doing an auto build behind me. It's automatically building for me. So I don't have to do the build part like I did in the very first runs. Okay, so now that I got that going, now the next thing is, where do I want to go from here? Where to from here? This way? Every few minutes or so, it'll give me another point for upgrades. So even if I'm stuck, I don't have to keep pushing out to grab these, even though I have been fairly aggressive about doing that. If things aren't building quite fast enough, you can use your 4. That gives you a green button that actually makes things build faster. So rather than your hub doing the building, you can also help with that building. So for example, if I want to get something up fast, and sometimes that's actually very worthwhile. Okay. push this up a little bit, make it come in quicker. There we go. I'll come up here and grab another upgrade point. So we just keep pushing this guy back. There's something satisfying about this. I got cut off, so now I'm the only way to power these things, so I'm going to power these things up. And then I'll reconnect. And what I'm doing is I'm coming up, sitting on the emitter, and my ability to spray and evaporate and have a shield is going to keep this guy from really being very effective. And then what I'll do is, as soon as I clean this out, one is there, it'll bring up a nullifier, and then I can pump the nullifier, shut down this emitter. I like the first-person perspective mode, I think, of all of the game styles that are available. The purple creep is a little bit more durable than the blue creep, though it has a weakness to anti-creep. That little purple mark on the line is converting blue creep into purple creep. There, we stop the purple creep. There we go. Alright, I'm going to move to a slightly different area. Let's go the creep route here for a minute. I'm going to start pushing over here, because I want green R. Green R is going to give me like anti-missiles and snipers and a few other things. Probably losing ground on that place that I just pushed back with the purple creep, but that's okay for the moment. So now we're going to push into there and try to get to that emitter right there. I've shown you two things. I can also be a mortar if I want to. Let's pause, take a look. I've got 5 points to spend. So let's do something interesting and do something called rain. I need a point. So when that comes up, we'll see that one. The mortar is more effective at deleting a whole bunch of stuff in like a column down from the top. So if you've got a lot of creep, then dropping this is actually quite effective. But if you're very thin, it's better to use either the gun or the sprayer. I'm going to step next to it and see if I can suppress it. It looks like it's going to be small enough for me to do that too. More often than not, the nullifier that they offer you is behind wherever the emitter is, so that you have definitely acquired it. But as you can see, I'm doing a pretty good job of pushing this stuff back. Let's drop a little bit more mortar back there. Look at that. There it is. Okay. Now it says my rain is ready. So if I look at a spot and do a right click, it's now going to start dropping a whole slew of mortars from space, from orbit. Makes quick work of creeper into one area. So there's another guy down there that we're going to want to suppress. But as you can see, the creep's pretty thick around here. So we need to knock it down a bit. I have to wait 75 seconds for that to come back. And there's another upgrade point. Let's see if I can get it. Yeah, looks like I can. And that one's a whole lot faster than the last one we were dealing with. That emitter. The last one we did was 40 every half second, and it's 150 every 0.75, 0.8 seconds. A little bit slower, but a whole lot more. Okay. So I got the upgrade here. This has got powered now, and now I've got there's actually a shield here that will push back on the creeper. And I'm going to push in here and see if I get this one suppressed too. Might be next to it. Okay. Let's see if I get some points. I got 2 points to spend. I'm going to do nearby urn, which is going to make everything fire faster. Sprayer area. Maybe, but no. Weapon speed. Make my weapon faster. Yes. So whenever I hear that beep, I have to pull back a little bit. But good news is, brain is up again. And this is what I'm looking for right there. So I'm going to start powering that up before hopefully everything gets shut down. Go. Now he's suppressed, he won't do any more, and all's quiet on the front. Okay. So I have two routes I can go. I go this way, which looks like it's going to be a hard push. There, that's up. Or I can go this way. Towards another upgrade point. Wonder where I'm going to go. Where should I go? Okay. Oops, get back out before I miss my health target. You still holding over there, buddy? Yeah, pretty much. Okay, good. Ooh, big chunk of creation over there. Yeah, let's try to suppress over here. Okay. That's a good catch right there. About 3 upgrade points. What? Nice. Well, we're trying to keep this guy from getting back here, so I'm going to sit right on top of it for the moment, while all of this other stuff comes in behind me. But that was a lot of creep generation right there that we just took out, so that's good. Get these going, power them up. And these will pretty much hold the line for me. Now, if I can get in here. Sit on top of this guy. That'd be great. And I'm just taking out a chunk. Okay, rain's ready again. And I'm just going to throw it into the deep there. 8,000. Not for you. My primary primary goal here is not to get to the upgrade units, but I want to make room for my auto build to come behind me and fill in, so it holds the line as I push. Here. I'm waiting for this. There we go. Clean it up. Every time rain comes up, I drop it. That's a kind of super weapon. There's a couple of them. That's what I'm going to be using mostly right now. Before that emitter gets kicked back up again, now that I've just nuked the area, I need to get these things going. There. $500 every 2 seconds, so it's a pretty big bunch, but not very often. Okay, so I've reclaimed enough of the map that it's going to give me that objective. Now I'm going to drop this one right on top of me because I want to be able to put down the nullifier. There's the nullifier. Okay. That guy's been suppressed. And I see another batch of stuff there. So let's get that. Another 3 upgrade points. Wow. Being generous. Okay. We want to get that back. I'll let it work its way over there. We're at the very end. We're coming up behind the area that we pushed through the beginning. But I think... Nope, there's one more there. Okay. Okay, got another objective. Activate totems. And the last thing is to nullify the last enemy, which is this one right here. So we got to play on the ground. Yay, us. Wiki, get over there, hit the roof jump. Okay. There we go. That is Creeper World. Hope you liked. Come back to join me again on Thursday when we do our next thing. Take care. Bye-bye.